Okay, I'm Raleigh Howard, and I'm a second-year architecture student at IIT, and I spend a lot of my time here in Crown Hall.
My name is Skylar Moran. I'm a second-year undergraduate transfer student at the School of Architecture.
Some of the problems I see with it, though, is at times it gets either really hot or really cold. The blinds aren't well regulated, so it allows a lot of thermal gain to happen during the spring and summer, and we lose a lot of heat through draft at the bottom of the windows during the winter. Another problem that I also see with it, mainly aesthetic, because there is a lot of light in here during the daytime, but a lot of the lights are out. Right now it looks like, I don't know, maybe 25% to 33% of the lights are out.
How many lights do you think are in Crown Hall?
I don't know, like 500 something.
Would it surprise you to learn there's over 1,000 lights?
Yeah, that definitely surprised me.
And what do you think about changing the lights into more energy efficient ones?
Personally, I think that'd be great, because currently at night it gets a little dim in here sometimes because the lights aren't properly maintained, and having lights that last longer and probably don't give off as much heat would probably help a lot.
I've seen plenty of days when actually the number of lights that aren't working in our section doesn't seem to matter because we get enough light through the outside.
What we have here is a standard fluorescent light fixture. They come in all different shapes and sizes. This particular one is one I had, so I'm going to use this one for demonstration. So when we're retrofitting a fluorescent lamp and we're going to put the new LED tubes in, we have to remove the ballast. So let me show you how we do that. So first you pop the lens off. This one has two lamps, so we're going to pull both the lamps out. Then we're going to pull the guts out. So what we have here is our hot and our neutral coming in. Now, we have to cut the ballast out of the loop. So I've already cut these. So this ballast is out of the loop, and the output side is now out of the loop, and it's no longer going to the sockets where the new lamps will go. Again, since this fixture has two ballasts, I've cut the hot and neutral out of the loop on this side, and the output also. So now what we have is our hot coming in, feeding our sockets, and our neutral is also going to the sockets, so the LEDs will be able to function properly. They don't need a ballast. The ballast is only needed for the fluorescent tubes. So now that we have cut these ballasts out of the loop, you can either dispose of them now or you could leave them in. I would recommend just leaving them in and worrying about disposal when you dispose of the whole fixture in the future, whenever you completely retrofit a new fixture. So after the ballasts are out of the loop, we're going to try to tuck it away again. We'll put the guts back in. Get the guts in. You would put your new T8 lamp. This is not a LED lamp, but you would put your new LED lamp in. I'm just going to put this one back in for demonstration. Put it in, pop it in. And now, your new LED lamp will fire up when power is put back on. And that, my friends, is how you would retrofit a regular fluorescent fixture and cut the ballast out of the loop and now have a more efficient LED lamp will function properly.